Okay. Today we will start chapter 11, probability and statistics. Chapter 11, lesson 1, which talking, or let's start with the first part of the probability, which is permutation and combination. In this chapter here we have two halves. The first half, probability, the second half, statistics. Permutation and combination. We will learn how to count permutation and how to count the combination. Here now, you go to a cafeteria or to a restaurant, you have for lunch, as you see, you have a menu. In how many different ways could you choose a sandwich, side dish, and dessert? Look here. For the sandwich, you have many choices: hamburger, cheeseburger, veggie burger, and peanut, butter, and jam. For the side, you can have potato, you can take potatoes, beans, or corn. For dessert, you can take an apple crisp, banana, flan, and rice pudding. I want you now to choose or to take one from the sandwich, and one from the side, and one from the dessert. So here you have many choices. You can take, let's say this is H hamburger, cheeseburger, veggie burger, and peanut butter as PP. Now, with the hamburger, you can take potato, and you can take beans, and you can take corn. With a cheeseburger, you can take potato, you can take beans, and you can take a corn. And also, make here have a space. Potato, beans, and corn, potato, beans, and corn. And also, so you can then with potato, you can take an apple crisp, you can take a banana, you can take a flan, and you can take a rice pudding. And also with the banana and with the beans. So one of your choices, it could be hamburger, potatoes, apple crisp, or hamburger, potatoes, banana, or hamburger, potatoes, flan, or hamburger, potatoes, rice pudding, or cheeseburger, potatoes, apple crisp, cheeseburger, beans, banana, cheeseburger, corn, flan, and so on. So here you have a lot of choices. So how many choices we have if we take one from the sandwich, one from the side, and one from the dessert? You can write all of the choices using the tree and count the choices at the last to know how many choices you have, or you can use the fundamental way, which we have multiply the number of choices for the sandwiches are 4 times the number of the choices for the side are 3, and the number of the choices for dessert are 4. Then 12 times 4 is 48. So we have 48 ways to choose your sandwich with side, with dessert. What are these 48 ways? They are cheeseburger, beans, banana, cheeseburger, beans, flan, cheeseburger, beans, rice, cheeseburger, corn, rice, cheeseburger, corn, banana. You write all of them, you will count them, you will find they are 48. Let's have another example here. You wake up morning, you have 3 pants. One of them are blue jeans, white jeans, and black jeans. After you have these 3 choices, I'm sorry, after you have these 3 choices, you want to choose a t-shirt. You have 2 t-shirts. One is red and one is pink. So you can wear the blue jeans with red t-shirt and with pink. We can wear the white jeans with red and with pink. The black jeans with red and with pink t-shirt. So how many choices you have? How many ways you have?
6.
You wear blue jeans with red t-shirt, which is the first choice. And also, this is the first one. The second one, you can wear blue jeans with pink. So I have 2 choices. White jeans with red and white jeans with pink. So I have by now 4 choices. Black jeans with red and black jeans with pink. So you can write them as a tree and to know that you have a 6 choices or have a 6 ways to wear jeans with t-shirt, or you can multiply. How many choices we have for the jeans? We have 3 choices. How many choices for the t-shirt?
2.
2. If you multiply 3 by 2, you will get these 6 ways. So if I asking you how many ways, you just multiply the number of choices for the jeans times the number of choices for the t-shirt, and you get 6 ways. If I told you what are these ways, you have to use the 3. But I'm not asking about them. I'm just asking you in how many ways you can wear t-shirt with jeans. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's fairly easy to count the ways you can pick items from a short list. Sometimes you can come back here, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's easy for you. But sometimes, as we said in the cafeteria menu, you have so many choices. So the counting is impractical. You will waste your time. So what we have to do, we can use multiplication to quickly count the number of ways contain things can happen, which we called it fundamental counting principle. Describe the method of using the multiplication to count. As you said before, here, the fundamental ways said here that if we have 4 choices for sandwiches, multiply by 3 for sides, multiply by 4 by desserts, you will have 48 options for the cafeteria menu. Or here, you have 6 ways to wear a jeans with a t-shirt. So this multiplication way, since I multiply 3 times 2, or I multiply 4 times 3 times 4 for the cafeteria menu, this one we call it fundamental counting principle. If event M can occur in M ways and is followed by event N that occur in N ways, then event M followed by event N can occur in M times N ways. In numbers, that's mean if I have 2 events, the first event, wearing jeans. The second event is wearing a t-shirt. For the wearing jeans, This is event 1. Wearing jeans. Event 2. Wearing T-shirt. Now, for the first event, we have a number of ways, which name it with N. And for the event 2, we have a number of ways, we name it with M. If I'm asking you how many ways you can wear jeans with T-shirt, or how many possible outfits, or what are your options, you have to multiply N times M. So we use the multiplication. Here how it's work, as I told you, if you have pants 1 with shirt 1, pants 1 with shirt 2, look at here the choices. You have pant 1 with shirt 1, pant 1 with shirt 2, pant 2 with shirt 1, 2 with 2, 3 with 1, and 3 with 2. So you have 6 choices. Without this, just count how many pants you have. You have 3. How many shirts you have for each pant? You have 2. So you multiply them, you will find 6 choices. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now, let's now see here how can we use the fundamental counting principle. The photos show Maryland license plates in 2004 and in 1912. How many more 2004 style license plates were possible than 1912 style plates? Now, before talking about Maryland, let's talk about Saudi Arabia. All of us know that for the license plate for the Saudi Arabia, it's like HRK 6601 as an example. Is it right? We have 4 numbers with 3 letters. This is the license plate in cars.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's have Jordan as an example. We have like this. Here in Jordan they use numbers. In Saudi Arabia they use letters with numbers. Or which country has the more choices? Saudi Arabia or Jordan? Let's see. Look at the first one here. To count how many ways can I write the first one, I have to multiply. Look at number, let's start one by one. If I want to choose number 6, so how many ways I have for the numbers? How many choices? We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many choices I have?
10.
10. Exactly. For the other 6, after I get the 6, I want the other 6 now. How many choices?
10 also.
Also 10.
Also
For
10.
the 0, 10. For the 1, 10.
10.
So I just multiply 10,
10
times 10 times 10 times 10. Then look at the letters. How many letters in English?
26.
26.
And for R and for K. So here we have 26 times 26 times 26, which is
Teacher,
yes.
teacher, from where did you get the 10?
Look at the numbers here. How many numbers we have from 0 to 9? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the numbers. any other number, they are combination from these two numbers. If you want to go and to buy a candles for the birthday, did you see 12? Did you see 13?
No.
No, you just see all of these
You
digits.
take numbers
And
and
if
make
you want
combinations
13,
of
you
them.
can take 1 and 3. So the one digit choices here, how many? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 choices. Is it right?
Yes.
So that's why for the numbers, I wrote 10.
But teacher, why you make it till 9? Like, why you choose 9?
Sorry?
Why you can't till 9?
Why we stop at 9,
Like,
you mean?
yes,
Those
yeah.
are all the numbers we
Because
need. There
10 is a combination of 1 and 0. I want only the one digit number.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, if you have your sisters as an example as 10, you will, if you go to any place, you cannot find 10 as a candle. You have 1 and 0, you put them with each other to get a 10.
Yeah, no, understood. Thank you,
So
teacher.
that's why we have 10 choices to choose any number. So here we have this big number here, which is, I made something wrong here. They are three, okay, 175 million with 760,000 choices to make this lessons place. Let's go now to Jordan here. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. This is for each one. This is 10. This is 10. Why 10? As I told you, the number of ways to choose any number are 10 ways. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 to the power 8. So who have more choices?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Here we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, it's like 1.75 times 10 to the power 1.75 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like this is right. That as 1.75 times 10.
So Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia.
It's Saudi Arabia, not Jordan.
And here we have 1 times 10 to the power 8. So which is greater?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
This
Arabia.
is for our Arab countries. Now let's come back to the Maryland. In Maryland here, we have here now 2 plates. One in 1912, they used 4 digits, and one in 2004, they used 3 letters with 3 digits. Let's count now how many possible ways to write the license plates in 2004. Here, how many letters do you have?
3
letters. So we say it's a 26 times. So I have 26 ways to choose F. And how many ways I have to choose H?
26.
26 also. To choose V?
26.
26. because I have 26 letters in English. Now let's come to the numbers. How many ways I can choose one digit? Number
10.
10.
10.
9.
10.
10.
Also 10.
And 4 is also 10. So 26 times 26 times 26. With 3 zeros. So I have 17,576,000 ways to write the license plates in 2004. Now let's write it in 1912. So this is in 2004. Let's write it now in 1912. In 1912, how many ways we have? How many ways to choose a 4 as a digit?
10 times 10 times 10 times 10.
Yes,
That is
10 times
4.
10 times 10 times 10. So they are 10,000. So in 2004, I have 17 million and half, we can say, ways to choose or to write the plate lessons. For 1912, I have 10,000 ways. The question is, how many more 2004 style license plates were possible than 1912?
You will
How many
subtract
more?
them.
What do you have to do?
You
17
will
million.
subtract it.
You will
Subtract
subtract.
both of them.
So you will
The answer
subtract
will
this
be
number. Okay, minus this one here. Is it clear now?
So it's 17,566,000.
Yeah. Is it clear now?
yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
No.
Okay. Let's do another
Thank you.
example. You are welcome. Let's do another example now. In 1966, one type of Maryland license plate, they make a plate like this that contains 2 letters like DM as an example, followed by 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many of these types of license plates were possible? How many ways can I write this, or can I make this license?
DM will be 26 times 26. And
Exactly.
times
26
10
times
4
26 times 10 4 times. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So I can have 6,760,000 possible plates can I make from 2 letters with 4 numbers. Do you have any question?
No. It's easy.
No.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this one here. You have 5 shirts and 4 pairs of pants. How many different ways can you arrange your shirts and pants into outfit?
So 5 times 4.
5 multiplied by 4.
Here we have 5 shirts with 4 pair of pants. So how many ways you can use the fundamental principle, counting principle? We use the multiplication.
You will make 5 times 4.
5 times 4. So we have 20 ways to wear or to make your outfit. Number 10. To create an entry code, you need to first choose a letter and then 3 single-digit numbers, like S743. This is an entry code. How many different entry codes can you create?
26 times 10 3
26
times.
times 10 to the power 3, 26,000.
Exactly. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about the permutation. Permutation is an arrangement of items in a particular order. Now, let's talk about permutation and combination. The permutation is an arrangement of items in a particular order. What does it mean? Like you have box here, you have 10 box, and you want to choose 3 box. To choose these 3 box, we have to use permutation or combination. You have 10 box, you want to choose 3 of them. If I'm telling you I want to choose them in order, you have to use the permutation. If I want you to choose them without order, any 3 or the first 3 that you come with your hand, you will use a combination. So permutation with order in a particular order, combination without order. Another example, I come to your class, you are 10 girls in the class. I'm asking you, I want to choose like the first one whose letter start with A, then B, then C, then D, then E, then F, and so on. Who's starting with A? B, C, D, E, H. E, H? No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So Haneen, Habiba, H, I, J, K, L, and Maya, M. So the first 3 girls in order, they are Haneen, Habiba, and Maya. This is in order. So I want to get or to know how many ways I have to use the permutation. The combination without order, like I told you, give me any 3 girls. Without first, second, and third, you will use the combination. So the permutation is an arrangement of items in a particular order. Suppose you want to find the number of ways to order 3 items. There are 3 ways to choose the first item, 2 ways to choose the second, and 1 way to choose the third. By the fundamental counting principle, you have 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6 permutations. Like here, in another word, you have a give you examples like box. Okay, let's talk about the box. We have 10 box with you. So here in front of you, you have 10 box. So at the first time, how many box you have? You have 10 choices. You choose any of them. After that, you take this box, you keep it and in the box as an example. Then you want now to take the other one or another one. So if you take 10 box, I will give you a choices like easier one. Here we have 5 breads as an example. The first one here, how many choice we have? You have 5 breads. How many choice now you have? You have 5 choices.
5.
If you take one of them, let's take one of them now. How many choices we have now?
4.
4.
We have 4. Then,
4.
after you take one of them,
3.
what did you have? You have a 3. After you take one of them,
2.
what do you
2.
have now? We have 2. And after we take one of them, how many choices we have now? 1. 1. So, in how many ways I can choose 5 breads in order? By 5 times 4, which is 20, times 6, which is 120 ways to get 5 breads in order. So here, I want to choose 5 breads in order, 5 friends in arrangement. I will use the fundamental counting principle. But here, at the first time, I have 5 choices. When I take the first bread, I have 4 choices now. When I take the second bread, I have 3 choices. When I take the third bread, I have 2 choices. And so on, until I take all the breads. So I have here 120 ways to have 5 breads. To write them here, we will use something we call it factorial notation. Like, I can write it as 5 factorial. This 5 factorial, it's mean 5 times the number before 5, which is 4. Yeah, I mean you have to go back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you will stop. And you will find the answer is 120. This is I, but with opposite. Or they can say that opposite of I, when the point is known, we called it n factorial. So this is f factorial. F factorial, it's mean 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If you have like 6 factorial, it is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Factorial, which is 1. And you will get the answer. 7 factorial, it is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and so on. Is it clear how to write the factorial?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So 7 factorial. I write 7 and then I'm going back, or counting back, like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. 6 factorial, I write 6, and then I counting down to write them as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. This is, we call them factorial.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, in 0 factorial, why does it equal 1?
This is a formula. Here you have to know that 0 factorial is 1. You can search about it. You know how 0 factorial is 1. But here you have to know that 0 factorial is 1. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So, okay, I have 2 minutes left. I will not start problem 2, but I want you to know that the difference between permutation and combination. Next period today, which is the 6th one, I will tell you about the permutation and combination, what are the difference between them. But before that, we will talk about the number of permutations for if you have 12 folders and you want to take all of them, or if you have 12 folders and you want to take 3 of them, what we have to do? We will use, if I want to choose 12 folders from 12, I will write as a 12 factorial. But if I want to choose 3 folders from 12, I will use permutation. Next period, inshallah, I will talk about them. Do you have any question?
No,
No.
thank you.